for motivational poops. So just sit down and let's get motivated, cause it's time for motivational poops. It's time for motivational poops. It's time for motivational poops. You're unstoppable when you get motivated. Yeah, it's time for motivational poops. Yeah, it's time for motivational poops. Yeah, it's time for motivational poops.
It's poop again.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Motivational Poops Podcast, the podcast where we talk mindset, motivation, and surviving work without losing your mind, one bathroom break at a time. I'm your host, number 2, here to help you be number 1. And today's episode is coming from a very specific place of clarity, because I just came back from a vacation. Not a working vacation, not a checking email but lying to myself about it vacation, a real vacation. And apparently, when you stop answering emails for a few days, your personality comes back. Who knew? So today, we're talking about how using a vacation can help you stay motivated, why having something to look forward to matters more than we give it credit for, and why unplugging is not a luxury, it's maintenance. Let's flush the guilt around time off and get into it. Vacations don't make you lazy. They make you functional. Somehow we've ended up in a work culture where being exhausted is worn like a badge of honor. And no one says, wow, you look rested. They say, wow, you're slammed. And vacations get framed as indulgent, like you're asking for too much by wanting basic human recovery. But research is very clear on this. People who take real breaks return with better motivation, focus, creativity, and patience. Which tracks because it's hard to be motivated when your brain feels like it's running on 3% battery and a questionable charger. Vacations don't make you care less about your job. They make you capable of caring again. So let's drop some tips. Tip number 1, motivation loves something to look forward to. One of the biggest motivation killers isn't workload, it's endlessness. When every week looks the same and there's nothing on the calendar except meetings and mild disappointment, motivation drops fast. But having a vacation, even a small one, changes how your brain handles stress. Studies show that anticipation of time off improves mood and resilience. Translation: knowing relief is coming makes today feel survivable. Suddenly, you're more patient in meetings. You don't spiral as fast. You're less likely to emotionally quit at 10:17 a.m. You're not just grinding for the sake of grinding. You're counting down towards something. And that anticipation doesn't stop at work. You eat better because you want to feel good. You work out because you want energy. You're more productive because your brain isn't screaming for escape. Hope is a performance enhancer, even if that hope is just out of office activated. Tip number 2, vacations expose how burned out you actually were. Here's the sneaky part about burnout. You don't notice it while it's happening. You normalize it. You tell yourself, this is just how work feels. You adjust to the tension. You forget what calm feels like. Then you take time off, and suddenly you're sleeping better, laughing more, and not clenching your jaw for no reason. And that's when it hits you. Oh, this was not sustainable. Vacations don't just recharge you. They reveal the damage. And that awareness matters because you come back with better instincts. You noticed what drains you. You see what stressors are optional. You stop tolerating things that only felt normal because you were exhausted. Rest gives you perspective, and perspective is motivating. Tip number 3, unplugging is not optional if you want real recovery. Let's clear something up. If you're checking email on vacation, you're not resting. You're just working with a better scenery. Psychological research shows that real recovery requires mental detachment from work. That means no Slack, no just-in-case inbox refreshes, no responding because you're worried about what people will think. If your nervous system stays on alert, it doesn't reset. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If your job makes you feel guilty for unplugging, that's not commitment. That's conditioning. Healthy workplaces want you rested because rested people do better work. Unhealthy ones confuse availability with value. You are allowed to be unreachable. The company will survive. The email will wait. And if it doesn't, that's a different conversation. Tip number 4, rest makes discipline easier when you come back. A lot of people think they've lost discipline when they're really just exhausted. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself through burnout. It's about having enough energy to show up consistently. After a real break, starting tasks feel lighter. Focus lasts longer. Procrastination quiets down. Not because you suddenly became more motivated, but because your brain isn't fried. Vacations don't replace discipline. They refill the tank discipline runs on. You're not lazy for needing rest. You're human. And humans don't do their best work while running on fumes and caffeine alone. Tip number 5, your job should respect the reset. This one matters more than we like to admit. A healthy job doesn't just allow PTO, it respects it. That means no pressure to stay reachable, no passive-aggressive, hope you enjoyed your time off comments, no pile of punishment waiting for when you return. Because the goal isn't constant output, it's sustainable performance. If you come back rested and sharper, everyone wins. And if your workplace treats rest like a weakness, that's not a motivation issue. That's a values issue. You deserve space to unplug so you can come back fully present. Here's my closing thoughts. Rest is part of the strategy. Using a vacation isn't falling behind. It's setting yourself up to last. Having something to look forward to keeps motivation alive. Unplugging restores focus and patience. Rest improves how you work, how you eat, how you move, and how you think. Your takeaway: 1, schedule time off without guilt. 2, let yourself fully disconnect. 3, notice how your body and mind respond. 4, bring that clarity back with you. And 5, stop treating exhaustion as proof of effort. You don't need to earn rest by burning out. Rest is how you stay in the game. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today on the Motivational Poops Podcast. If this episode made you finally open your calendar and think, yeah, I need time off, share it with someone who hasn't taken a real break in way too long. Hit follow, leave a review, and let me know what topic you want to flush out next. Until next time, this is number 2, here to help you be number 1. Take your vacation, protect your peace, wipe thoroughly, and wash your hands like your out-of-office reply just went live. You've got this.
Time for motivational poops. Yeah, it's time for motivational poops.
It's poop again.